What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It is, gosh, what day is it? It is Wednesday. Losing track of days. Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Just got finished washing. Probably can't see anything. Yeah, just got finished washing the truck and the trailer. We are loaded up for this weekend's event. Anyway, that's not what we're doing this evening. This evening, we are continuing on building the Billet engine. So Michael's in here. He's already started to work. I'm kind of just wrapping up out here. You know, it's what you got to do. It's what you got to do to get ready. But instead of going to bed and getting some sleep, we are just going to keep plugging along, getting this engine built. So where we're at, I didn't really go over a ton of specifics last night. We kind of just gave a brief overview. Tonight we're going to kind of continue on and get the rods and pistons installed. Just a little bit, I saw a lot of comments. We have already checked and spec'd some of the clearances and some of the technical stuff to kind of speed this up a little bit. We do have to file fit some rings. But anyway, what we got done is get the crank installed, the cam is installed, and what we had to do, we had to run to the shop, and there are some oil galley plugs that are kind of right behind this cover that have to be completely flush. So went ahead and machined those down with the little mini lathe, and the front cover is on. So this is a Beans modular race front cover. But where we are at right now, ooh, here we go. So what we're doing is we're taking a ring, putting a piston in upside down. Is that the proper way we're installing that?
Yes.
We're going for a highly new way. We're going to actually install the pistons upside down. But what we're doing is we're taking all of the rings. We're going to file fit them to the way that we want to do them. Actually, I'm sorry, rephrase that. To the way Carrillo wants to do them, which happens to be the same way we're going to do them. But Carrillo rods and pistons, again, this is their latest and greatest stuff. These were actually kind of custom made for us. We wanted to run this bowl design with the amount of nitrous that we are planning on using. Like I mentioned last time, spraying the house down, went with this bowl design to hopefully aid in some of that. So that is the goal this evening. Basically, the quicker we can get the rotating assembly done, the quicker we can get the cylinder head on, and we need to measure for some custom length push rods. So what we got going on over here, you wanna explain this contraption a little bit? You take a ring, you
tighten here,
you tighten the wheel, you go woof woof woof. All right, just let it rip.
That's it.
So this tool that we had to purchase, and I'm sure this won't be the last engine that we're going to be putting together, so it's kind of an investment. It's a little bit of an expensive little mini tool here. So does this basically ensure that you're only taking off a very, very, very small amount at a time?
Yeah, they say 1,000th at a time.
1,000th at a time? Ooh, and then was that the buffer wheel? Man, oh man. This thing's fancy. It's a Total Seal high performance engine tools. So anyway, just to give you guys a little bit more background on this beautiful block that is sitting right here. Again, this is an LSM block, but it actually did just come back from our good friends over at Scheid. They kind of went through the entire thing. So it's kind of been revamped, a new lease on life, if you want to call it that. So new sleeves, and it's kind of like it's a used but fresh start. It's what Greg likes to call brand used, baby.
Two hours later.
Well, boys, you know how you thought fabbing a roll cage was tedious and repetitive? Welcome to fitting rings.
I'm going home.
You're not going home. This has got to be running by the end of the night. What? All right, so we got all of the rings on the pistons, and then I feel like I got a whole lot of accents going on today. I feel like it's a reoccurring thing. So went ahead, got the first rod on the piston. Michael got a little hungry. We had to go steal some Tupperware from Allie. No big deal. Just giving her the old little AMS oil treatment. Put some oil on the pistons. And we are getting ready to send the first one to its home. Oh baby, we are getting there. Let me tell you what. All right guys, welcome back to part 2 of building the billet engine behind us here. So the first part of this video was before we left from Rudy's. Obviously now we are back. It is about, I would say maybe about a week later. And a lot has happened, a lot has changed. Obviously a lot going on in the world that we are living in today. I'll try not to even get involved with that, but we are still working. No one is locked in their house quite yet. But again, we're back here. Part 2 of building the engine. We were waiting on a couple parts to come in, which have now come in, and we can kind of get a little bit further. Mainly being right here, we needed some plugs for the top of the engine. We are not feeding oil from here into the cylinder head just because of the way the cylinder head is machined and made. So we got plugs for that. We needed some more AMS oil engine assembly lube. So we're waiting on that. And then also went ahead and got some different rod bearings, checking some clearances. We're still going to check those out as well. And what else were we? Oh, piston squirters. That's what we're doing right now. So I did not have piston squirters. So we are actually putting those in right now. Some piston squirters and some bolts. If you guys do not know, there are these things. Where are they? Oh, I think he's got one in right there. So these are piston squirters, and obviously oil comes from those like banjo bolts, and they squirt oil up into the backside of the piston. So we're going ahead and putting those in now. And then also got a rear main, got a front main. So just gonna keep moving along, but waiting on those parts. We're back here and we're just gonna keep assembling. Alrighty guys, here we are. Rotating bottom end assembly is complete. Rods and pistons are in. Everything is good to go. Everything is torqued down. Got our rod bolts torqued down. Everything is looking good. So unfortunately, that is where we are ending off this evening because of such a stupid little thing. You guys know the dowels that go in here, and there's one in the back. So when you set your cylinder head on, you're kind of indexed correctly. Because we're running such a big 14 millimeter stud, the normal kind of ones don't really work as well because the studs we're using are so fat. They don't really fit through the dowels. They're not like conventional studs where they kind of like neck down and they fit really nicely. So the plan was we were going to go ahead and put the cylinder head on next because we're pretty much at that point. We want to leave the front cover off just in case for some reason we got to do something with the cam. We don't really, we got to check all of our valve clearances, make sure we got enough valve to piston clearance and all that stuff. So we're not going to go ahead and kind of button up the front cover yet, but that is it. That is part 2 of putting together the billet engine. Everything went together super nice. Carrillo rods, Carrillo pistons. Use some really nice AMSOIL stuff, like I've mentioned before. Been using this AMSOIL assembly lube, and then when we needed the oil, kind of using the competition 2050 oil to kind of put everything together. We got some lifters in there that kind of fell out when we rotated everything over. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Slowly but surely, you guys know this stuff takes kind of a little bit of time, so that is going to do it. Super excited to kind of see this thing together. Hope you guys are all staying safe out there, you know, not really for your own sake, but for everyone around you. I mean, I think that's what kind of hits me the most about everything. It's kind of a little bit different now. It's like, hey, if I get sick, if Allie gets sick, like, no big deal, right? This is affecting younger people and older people mostly. Obviously, Reagan's in that younger category. Everyone's got, you know, grandparents, people that are elderly. So this whole situation just kind of really stinks, especially missing all the events. As you guys probably already know, Rudy's is canceled. UCC has been pushed back to July dates, which kind of works a little bit in our favor as far as getting the truck done completely, not rushing anything. So we're kind of taking advantage of that. But as far as everything else, kind of stinks because everything is just kind of put on hold. But anyway, hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys all stay healthy. That is my wish for all of you guys. We're going to keep these videos rolling. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll be back in the shop working on the 08, getting that thing up and coming. We have got so many parts upstairs for that truck for a lot of different projects. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Stay tuned for all that, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.